Next, we learn to weave a burger. Let's start with the bottom bun. Magic ring. Crochet hook through the loop, pulling out the yarn. Winding, pulling out the coil. This is a CH chain stitch. That's 13 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Count down to the third stitch again. Begin to hook DC double crochet. Penultimate stitch. Wrap the thread. Passing through the coil, pulling out the coil. There are now 3 loops on the crochet hook. Wrap the thread to bring out the first 2 loops. Rewinding to bring out the last 2 coils. 1 DC is done. Continue to crochet the DC in the next stitch. Two DC. 3, tighten this coil. Nine, 10. Inside the last stitch, we'll start with a DC. Two cheese. Hook ASSSL straight slip stitch in this stitch. Broken yarn. Pulling out the coil. The braid on the bottom is hooked. Next, the beef. Wrap the wire. Ten woven pieces. On the last DC. The last DC corresponds to the needle. Let's pick half the stitches. Pinch the yarn. Winding yarn tape out. Then we hook to CH. 1, 2. Same stitch again. One more DC. One DC and we're done. Next, hook up 9 DCs. Pick half of the line. Attention! This side only picks half of the stitches. In the last stitch, again picking the half side, hook a DC, then 2 CH, and then a slip stitch. Pull out the thread. This completes the crocheting of the bread and meatloaf. And then we'll hold the piece like this. Find the first DC. This rightmost DC corresponds to the needle. Pick the top half stitch to hook the cheese slice. Let's hook the cheese slices. Let's wind the wire first. This half needle through the tip thread. Hook 3 cheese. 1, 2, 3. Then a slip stitch on the penultimate stitch. Then a single crochet in the next stitch. One SC. Next we'll hook up 3 slip stitches. Crochet through the half of the yarn that's away from us. Crochet a slip stitch. Two. Three. Then hook a SC. Next, hook a HDC half double crochet, winding first. Pass through the coil. Pulling out the yarn. Winding the yarn and pulling it out. This is an HDC. Hook ADC. Winding a wire through a coil. Pulling out the yarn. Through the first 2 coils. Passing through the last 2 coils. Next, hook an EV in the next stitch. TR triple crochet, wind yarn twice. Passing through the needle. Pulling out the yarn. Through the first 2 coils. Through 2 more coils. And through the last 2 coils. This is a TR. Winding. Rewinding. In the same stitch. Pulling out the yarn. Passing through 2 coils. 2 more coils. Last 2 coils. Next, 3CH. In the next stitch, hook an SL. Hook another SL. Next stitch, hook an SL. Hook 3CH. In the penultimate stitch, hook a SL. Move on to the next stitch. Hook ASC. And finally, hook ACH. Cutting the yarn. Pull out coil. Hide the yarn first. Next, take out the red yarn and hook the tomato. Let's find this spot. That's half a stitch to hook the cheese slice. This is the other half. We are hooking tomatoes here. Let's start with the winding. at the first stitch. Crochet in. Hook out the red yarn. Hook to CH. Then wind the thread. Hook DC in the same stitch. Then hook 9 DCs. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Check another DC in the last stitch. Next, hook 2 cheese. Hook a slip stitch in the same stitch. Cutting the yarn. Pull out coil. This yarn can just be cut out. Hide the yarn. Cutting the yarn. This completes the second half of the burger. Now for the top half. Wind the thread first. Hook 13 CH. Third to last needle, start knitting. Hook 10 DC. Here. ADC. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. Hook ADC in the last stage. To CH, a slip stitch. After crocheting, we then crochet ACH, and then hook to SC. Then hook to HDC. 1, 2, 2DC, 1, 2, and then 2 HDC, 1, 2, 2 SC, last hook slip stitch. Cutting the yarn, pulling out the loop, hide the yarn. This yarn can just be cut. Hide the yarn. Next, we hook the vegetable. Take the back of the weave, winding the yarn, finding the topmost stitch, crochet half a stitch, hook ACH first, and then check A. Same position. Hook an HDC, ACH, SL, for a group, 6 sets of hooks. HDC, CH, HDC, CH, the slipping stitch, Hide the yarn. Next, we glue the top and bottom burger pieces together. Determine where it is. Finally, we used black or white yarn to stitch the sesame seeds on the top loaf of bread.